everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. You okay? Hi,
Yeah,
Steph.
very well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, getting some of this new stash out.
Yeah.
We're getting ready. Happy Thursday. Oh, we've got a few people hopping on already. Great stuff. Hi, Linda. Hi, Steph. Great. So we've got a little bit of nature study. We're getting ready. How is everybody? Hi, Julie. Hi, Nicola. Oh,
most
great.
people are winding down, aren't they?
Winding down. It's a busy time of year, isn't it?
Very.
Hi,
very
Emma.
busy. Hi, Emma. Hi, Nicola.
How is everybody doing? Are you all as tired as we are?
Oh. We're officially very tired, aren't we?
We're tiredy custard,
We're tiredy custards, yeah.
As Debbie would say. A little bit tiredy custards.
Yeah. Even the children are tired. They've had enough now.
Yeah, and 1 minute it's boiling hot and the next is pouring with rain.
Oh, I know.
We don't know what's happening with the weather. Do we have a coat? Do we not have a coat?
Oh, we don't do coats, do we? Most children don't do coats. Even if they come with them, they'll swear blind they haven't got one.
Yeah. Oh, Emma, that sounds like heaven. I'm not the spin class, but sitting in the bath.
Oh.
I've done spin a few times, but not for a long while. And it's a certain level of exercise that I'm not so good at. I did enjoy it. I'm not sure my legs did.
I went to Zumba on Monday and we quite enjoyed that. Me and my sister-in-law.
I love a bit of Zumba.
Well, we're exercising and I said it really should be fun, you know. And we had lots of fun, so we've decided we're going to go back and do that next Monday.
Because you've been doing Pilates, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's blinking hard work and it's not fun. And it kind of really drags.
Right. So then therefore you need to find something that makes the time go a bit quicker.
Yeah, I mean when you look at I'm not looking at the clock every minute like I was to start with, so I'm getting better, but it's not fun like Zumba was. And I said to Nina, I think we need something that's fun.
Yeah, Zumba is good fun. Feels like you're having a dance. I'm just looking through all this lovely stuff.
Oh, it's so lush, isn't it?
Oh, 6 working days to go. Oh,
I've got 3.5 working days to go.
Oh, heavenly.
Yeah.
I'm not on holiday until the 21st of August.
But you have had one lovely holiday, haven't you, Faye?
I had the best holiday.
Not that we're
I'm just looking at these beautiful lasers. I'm going to use some of these lasers tonight.
They are lovely, aren't they?
And these lovely... have you opened your film strips yet?
Yeah, I've got them here.
There is masses in here. Masses.
I'm wondering which photos to use. But I'm thinking that these are very cute. And you get like that one and then another one inside. It's so good. I'm going to use some of these. I'm going to use some of my lasers, and we're using your lovely Jenny Wren stencil, aren't we? Yes. So I need to show you what I did with the stencil. No, she never mentioned that holiday.
I'm just having a laugh at Steph's comment. Oh, what, that one I never talked about. And now, would you believe it's going to be 40 plus degrees over there? So we went at the right time. Oh gosh, you did. Right. Now, this is my this is the stencil. I'm not going to take the post-it notes off because I've got a hack to show you that worked really well for me. So you're going to give me a bit of a lesson. So this is the Jenny Wren stencil that comes in the Nature Study subscription kit. So the stash I was just going through is all in the kit. So you get a 12 by 12 rub-on pack, the film strips, the Nature Study laser elements, 4 sheets of lovely paper. You get some lovely Jenny Wren cut files that Debbie's designed especially. I backed and inked this one. Look at that. That's lovely. And how cute are these? You get these little mushrooms. So they are super cute, and you're going to show us a bit of a technique for the stencil. Is that right? I'm going to the mushrooms are an extra, aren't they? They're
Or did we put them in? I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I am really tired. We did
What's
put
that?
them in, didn't we?
Mini
The
mushrooms. We did.
We did. I thought we did.
Yeah. Mini mushrooms are in. Right. So I've got I had a little play, but I like your technique. So
I've got a hack to show. Well, a way of, because can you see this? It's got little marks all the way around the edge, and I'm really not happy with it, and smudges. So I thought there's got to be a better way. So what I did was I got the stencil and I've put some post-it notes where I want to stop it. So I thought, if I'm making a wreath, I don't need that long twig. So I've put a post-it note behind there, and I put 2 post-it notes here to stop the ink going on the paper.
So you've gone like that, and then you've gone, yes, you're masking off so that you don't get any messy marks.
Absolutely. Then I drew a very faint pencil circle, and I did the bigger branch on the outside, put this in the middle, and I stenciled at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, then filled in, and then filled in.
Now, did you use your lovely Bramble Fox circle template to give you a guide?
I did.
I did too. And I drew on the outside, so I knew where I was placing the thing. And I actually used that to make sure it was the right size, so that I'm gonna lay this cut file over.
See, mine. I'm not doing the cut file on mine because mine doesn't fit. So then, just to show you, I also did the stencil but masked off the branches, so I can do just a branch. So I've added just branches to add extra depth, big and little branches. So that's how I did it, so that I didn't get any smudges.
That's good. I used a similar technique. Can you see I've done little branches here?
Yeah.
And all I did was mask off with a post-it note to get little bits of branches around. So the brown for mine, I used Distress Oxide gathered twigs. And you can see I started in the same place in each one. So it's the start and end, and then the start and end, to build the wreath. Love it.
Right, so I think I'm going to add some more twigs. I'm going to try with pumice stone now.
Oh, I'm reading on the chat. I love it, Julie. You've been on holiday, never guessed. I think I was scrapbooking holiday photos last week. You never would have known. I won't talk about it anymore. And I'm scrapping outdoor photos this week, so no holiday photos. Lots of creative people work in schools, I see.
Yeah, we've always said,
Emma,
haven't we, that
lots of people
of people work with children, don't they?
Yeah. It's amazing. Amazing and exhausting. So I was going to add a little bit more green here. I've masked mine off completely just to use this little twig. And I'm going to go with my bit of bundled sage. I always take it off in the lid. And I'm going to add just a few more little branches here. This stencil is amazing, Deb. I have to say, we were trying to come up every month. We try and come up with ideas, and then Deb's like, "Oh, let's see if I can make that work," and you did.
And every month I kind of worry, don't I? And think I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to think of anything.
Yeah. Well, I send you crazy ideas, and you go, "That's a nice idea, but it's a bit complicated." My scanning cut is going to fall apart trying to cut that out. So I'm just going out that way. I know I was contemplating also, like you've done, Deb, bringing some of the twigs inside.
Yeah, I like how yours is though as well. I really like that.
With the white space, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of want to keep the white space and just have your twiggy bits on the outside like that. So I might go with that, and it's just 2 different techniques. Oh, hi Alison, we've got some more people joining us. Lots of people on tonight. Hi Helen.
Feral animals.
Yeah, Steph, we need crafty therapy. Absolutely. That's why lots of people craft for escapism. The other thing I'm keen to try, maybe on my next layout with this, Deb, is doing almost like trees along the bottom coming up from the top.
Yes.
From the...
Well, I can show you my rubbish other side, which was a bit of an experiment.
We like experiments.
Yeah, that was the oh dear, that's carnage. But sometimes you just got to try it, haven't you?
You've got to give it a go.
Yeah, but that would be possible to layer and then build up, I think.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Sarah. Yay, lots of people on having some crafty chill time. Right, I reckon it doesn't need too much more than that. Let's put the inks away. And I did gathered twigs, or I might have done brushed corduroy. So one of the things I will share while we're just doing a bit of inking. So lots of you have seen we've been making little colour swatches, and we're kind of enjoying making these now.
Yeah.
So let me see, is it gonna, yeah, here we go. Let me share this so you can see. Look what we've made. Here we go. So we have made a little colour swatch. And Debbie, you've spent a long time matching up inks, and I had a go too. And obviously there are lots of different inks depending on what brand you've got, but we thought these were the closest oxides matched to the paper.
Yeah.
And actually, the paper I was looking at quite closely was this lovely butterfly one. And we were trying to match the blues and the greens to it. So we will post that on the group, because I know lots of
looking at this one, because this one's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
The little mushrooms
and peeled paint, rustic wilderness, they all go. I think you had crushed olive as well, which we didn't have space to add on. Crushed olive's quite a nice one. So
I've used shabby shutters and peeled paint on this.
Yeah, so that's we like making these little colour swatches now. We've done them for gardenia, spectrum gardenia. We've done them for cocoa vanilla happy days, and now we got nature study. So we quite like make it. So for every kit we do, we're making up a little colour swatch.
A little colour match, aren't we?
We are. Right, let's zoom back in. Let's get going. So I'm going to have a go. Now I need to just rub out the pencil line. It probably doesn't pick up on camera. I've got my little trusty tin. So I'm just going to rub that out. But that faint line, even though it was on the outside, it gave me the guide to know.
Yeah, I did mine in the middle, so I put the branches along the pencil along the line. Kind of covered most of it.
And I got a few little smudges and a few little marks, but that's all part of the charm.
While you're there, I could show you a couple of new cut files. They're not on the website yet, but they've been made to coordinate with nature study. So we've got this one quickly to show you, which is
I love it.
Mushrooms. I just put that quickly on there.
Have a little shroom.
And this one is a mushroom border, mushroom wreath.
I can't wait to have a go with that, because again, you could do all your twigs and bits round, and
that's what I was thinking.
So those aren't on the website yet, but
they're not on the website yet. I have to do all the things. I have to do all the saving and all the
bits.
Yeah, all the things. All the things that I don't really like. It's the boring bits.
Boring technical bits.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. So Sarah, you are muted, palette, because I'm in Steph's camp. I'm a more is more rainbow glitter. So this collection is pushing me out of my comfort zone. but I have to say I'm loving it.
Yes, I am.
Just because the laser cuts and the film strip bits, they're so easy to use that actually, and obviously Debbie's lovely cut files.
See, I don't know whether to do this photo or one of these.
All the greens are nice. The greens. What do people think?
I'll go the greens then. I'm thinking this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I've mounted my photo in the little frame. Yeah, the frames, I have to say, Steph, are you could definitely even put brighter colours with these.
And they're such good value, aren't they? It's such a huge pack.
Yeah. $5.99, I think. The small packs are $3.99. I reckon these are great. Also, when you pop them out, if I show you this, I popped the film strip out of here. I'm keeping that. That's a quite nice little, that's definitely a nice
There's
little
all sorts left, isn't there?
acetate frame. So,
I mean, out of this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 frames, you could say. And then the fifth, which is the...
It's genius.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put my cut file on some foamy pads, I think. I think it's called for some foamies, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely warming to this muted palette. It wouldn't normally be my thing, but I love it. And I do have lots of dog pictures or outdoor walking pictures, so I'm going to make the most of it. Lovely. So our cocoa vanilla kits are going out this month, aren't they, Deb?
They are going out this month, yeah.
The subscription kits heading out, and then this one will be for next month.
Yeah. It seems funny, doesn't it? It's like we're working kind of a month ahead, but...
Well, you know, like magazines, I often see magazines, not that we really buy magazines now, but they were always like published and then they were dated the month ahead.
Yeah.
Right. Getting these little fiddly bits off. There we go. Yeah, I'm with you, Nicola. I would go like burnt oranges, yellows, but it's the muted browns I am definitely not so comfortable with. However, this kit is I'm finding it easy to work with. It's not difficult to work with. Sometimes the very loud papers I think you struggle with, don't you, Deb? You're like, oh, they're a bit too
yeah,
too
I think I'm getting better.
You are.
I mean, I've done bright stuff with cocoa vanilla, really bright stuff, which I didn't think I would. Mega bright, but yeah, but it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fab. Right, Mum, and that little sign. How cute is that sign? Wander and wonder. I can't believe how, look how intricate that is.
Well, I'm just debating getting the bird's nest out. Have you seen the little bird's nest?
Yeah,
just
I love
beautiful. It. Look at that. It looks like a real one.
Yeah, I think you're right, Julie. It will mix and match, definitely, with some of the other muted neutral ones. I've got a little film strip here I thought I'd add. And then this film strip, I think you might have got, Deb, I've cut in half. Because I'm thinking, don't want to waste it, but I'd quite like to tuck this under.
Oh, yeah. I'm debating putting something in the film strip.
Cute, yeah.
Let's see. I just saw a little blue ticket that would be cute. That one fit in. No.
Oh, the little nest is cute.
It's really cute, isn't it?
Oh, Nicola's prepping a travel journal. You'll have to post some pictures. I like to see other things other than scrapbook layouts. It's quite inspiring. I know, Emma, your journal pages I'm always inspired by. It will be my goal when I work less to keep a journal. I'm struggling to keep up with anything else at the moment. It will be a goal of mine too. They look amazing. Right, sliding these about. ATG. Has anybody got crafty plans for the weekend?
Oh, I have.
Are you going to Langley?
I'm going to Langley. Yeah, I'm going to Langley Barrel. Really looking forward to it. I'm getting the rub-ons out.
Oh, I haven't even opened mine yet.
You're kidding? I'm the first one to open them. That's incredible.
Yeah. It's like the cocoa vanilla enamel hearts. I loved those, and then I didn't open them till the last minute. Right, I'm thinking these have got to have some little butterflies here. Look at these. These are cute. Maybe a little green and brown butterfly. Oh, Steph, you are doing some travelling to crops. I love it. 2.5 hour train journey. But once you get there, you can relax. Do you have to travel fairly light if you're on the train? I think most of us now travel lighter to crops anyway, because we used to take the kitchen sink. And I think now, with making up of kits and knowing that you don't need to take everything, I just think of what I used to take to crops.
Oh, it used to be.
I never used to use half of it. Right, this is out of the laser cuts. The Great Outdoors. I've got Favourite Find. I'm going to put these there. And then I popped out lots of these little mushrooms. How cute are these? These are so delicate. And these little twiggy bits. I'm going to use some of these twiggy bits here. A few more twiggy bits. Maybe that side. Some florals possibly. Thinking to come out behind the mushrooms.
I'm thinking rub-on just here.
Some people do. That is true. I try not to now. I mean, particularly with Twilight and the shop, is that the car is rammed with shop stuff, but also,
to be fair, we haven't got the room now, have we?
Even when we go to a crop where we're not doing Twilight, we travel minimal now, don't we?
Yeah.
A little hand tote with all your tools, and I try and do some kits. I must admit, I've enjoyed watching Steph with her ideas for making up kits, because you just don't need too much. Yes, those people who've bought everything but the kitchen sink is those you go, oh, sorry, has anybody got a circle punch? That's always the way. There's someone, I'm looking for, and somebody always, that person.
Oh, somebody's always got it, haven't they?
That's what I love about crops. Someone will always be able to help you out. Right, I'm back to these beautiful laser cuts. Let's see what I might choose. I like these little bows. I wondered what...
No, I liked those little bows.
Yeah, I wondered what that might look like. They're so easy to pop out as well. Let's just lay it on here so that you can see. They literally just do that. It's amazing how they make these. Thinking a little bow could go here. Oh, yes. Looks like a real piece of ribbon. It's that 3D and yet it's flat. That's why you like these, Deb, because you don't like dimension.
I love these because
But
it's
it looks
dimension without.
It looks three-dimensional until you get up close. Right, that's.
And I have to say, I love when you use these. If there's any bits left over, you can do really placed splats without any mess.
What, with the rub-ons?
Yeah.
I know. It's genius.
Just fab, isn't it?
Yes, Steph, I can't wait. We haven't met in person. And Steph's coming, when is it? Not this weekend, but next.
Yeah, 22nd, isn't it?
I've got a weekend of kids' sporting fixtures. We're at that age.
Oh, dear.
Cricket, school summer fairs. Oh, the joys. I love it, really. It's okay. Right, my little mushrooms are tucking behind here. Oh, that's my glue lid dropped on the floor. I love it. Is it a Popsy dress, Steph? Me and Debbie are normally in our Twilight uniform, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Are we wearing our Twilight uniform? We are, aren't we?
We are. It means we haven't got to think about what to wear as well.
Yeah.
By the time we get to Saturday, we don't want to think about what we're supposed to be wearing.
No.
Right, I'm putting those little mushrooms behind. These are working.
I'm loving the dinky mushrooms.
The little lasers.
They're just gorgeous, aren't they?
I know, they're stunning. Just need to move this title across because I want my mushroom to go there. And then the great outdoors can go here. I think the laser cuts in all the collections I've loved because they are so versatile. When I first saw them, I thought, oh, I'm not so sure about those. Once you pop them out, you realise how delicate they are. They're amazing. Look at these. I'm going to get a little bit more foliage maybe. And like this one, so for example, if I pop this one out, how delicate this one is, I'm not going to use that as a whole piece. I'm going to cut it up a bit. This one.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Just cuts a few bits off to get some foliage around here. That piece. Might just have to snip it slightly there. Some pieces coming up there. Yes, that's working. Oh, I thought I'd lost you then, Deb.
Oh no, I'm still here.
It was buffering a minute then. I don't know if
it was it?
Probably my computer having a moment.
No, it's possible. Well, it's my phone, if anything's. But it's been pretty good up to now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. No white border. That's good. I'm just reading here. Who's going to Paper Fox? Because we're going next year, aren't we?
We are.
I'm just reading. Oh, Nicola, you're going to Paper Fox. Yeah. Lots of exciting things next year. Right, getting these glued down. I haven't looked up for a while, Deb. I've been concentrating. That that rub-on looks good.
Yeah. And I thought I'd have some little twigs and some little tickets and just...
It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm putting a few little twiggy bits from the laser cuts, just poking out behind the mushroom.
Actually, with this very busy border, I don't need an awful lot. Did you notice the packaging for this? Look at the back of it. It's just lovely.
Yes, so you could fussy cut those bits.
Yeah. Got some more lovely mushrooms.
Oh, I love the mushroom.
Love a mushroom, I do.
I love the mushroom, I do. Love it. I'm missing out on the comments.
Oh, it's your local.
Oh, amazing. Yes, March 24, is it? I think.
Yes.
March 24.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
I'll have to consult my diary. I've got all the crops written in the back of my diary because it's going to be a busy old time. Yeah, March and June 2024. It's a bit further, bit more of a journey for us, but it's going to be worth it. Right, there's those pieces. Bit of foliage. Definitely need to just snip some of this off. To fit on there. Wonder what other foliage bits I got. These, there's 2 sheets, there's like 4 sheets in here, isn't there? There's these. I like the blues as well. That's sort of a speckled egg blue.
Yes.
These titles are nice. And those are the little hanging ones. I've just used one, but there's several of those.
We've got the little words in the kit as well, haven't we? The tiny little words in the book.
Oh, yes. I haven't got a pack of those here, but I will get some at the crop.
Yes, I've got yours ready to
add.
Yes. And they're really cute as well.
Those little titles, perfect. Right, a little bit more foliage. There, we're concentrating, aren't we?
Oh, we are concentrating. I've done something to me glue.
Yeah, the packaging, that's the one thing I'm chuffed with on all of these packaging, even inside the frames, the inside of that, if I show you there, you could definitely use for photo mats, backgrounds.
They've deliberately done that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Janine something, Janine Merovitz or something, she's the owner, and she said they deliberately make sure that the packaging is something
every bit can be used. Yeah,
and it's printed on such lovely cardstock as well, isn't it? The packaging is beautiful as well.
Right, I'm going to go one more little mushroom, I think. There's these orangey ones, very tiny, and maybe this one. It is great, the technology they've used to laser cut these, I have to say.
Yeah, puts a whole new meaning into cutting machines, doesn't it?
Yeah. And how they stay in those little cardboards and they just pop out without tearing.
Yeah, it's very clever. I suppose it's very good quality isn't it? It's almost like a die cut. It's kind of cut with tiny, tiny little tabs to secure it, isn't it?
Yeah. Very clever.
Right, what am I looking for?
Right, one more twiggy bit. Twiggies. And I want one more here, maybe. Running out of twiggy bits.
So is anyone else crafting, or are you just all absolutely vegged in food?
Is anybody crafting? Right, I reckon that one, if I stuck all that down, I don't think that needs much more.
No, I don't think it does. I won't be long before I finish mine either.
I'm going to just do a little bit of experimenting with this stencil, because I have a white, where's my white piece of cardstock? Let's get some inks. Maybe you used peeled paint, didn't you, which was quite nice.
Peeled paint and shabby shutters and vintage photo and a little bit of pumice stone.
So let's get a white piece of card. I've made a right old pickle with stuff everywhere.
Oh dear, that's me yawning. I do apologise.
Oh, it's been a long day. Just find, here's my white piece of card. There we go. And where's my stencil? There. I'm going to have a go. Right. So do I have a go with making something that's a straight line here? Let's take all this off. I might try and have a go at something slightly different and see how it works. Now, my camera never likes plain white paper. You've got to put something here for it to focus, or is it has a little hoo-ha? I wonder. So I was either thinking of going up from the bottom here or going across this way.
I reckon if you started at the top and then layered over the top and got darker I reckon that would look good.
Coming down from the top?
Or like from the middle, depending where you want it to.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I was just thinking if you started there and you did it really pale and then got darker as you went down, it might look good.
Or dark into pale.
Yeah.
So you've got the darker colour at the top and then you go down into pale. Let's have a look. It's all an experiment. Let's see what it turns out like. Definitely worth playing about. Dark at the top, I reckon, and then moving into pale.
Yeah. I was just thinking as you layer on the top, yeah, pales. You want to go paler, don't you, or darker, so that you can see all the layers.
The layers as it comes through, yeah. Oh, they've got lots of people doing different things. Steph's doing a bit of fussy cutting. Julie's doing some knitting. And Nicola's having to sort through her travel stickers.
Nice.
For your journal. My next thing, probably over the summer, is to get back into doing a bit more Project Life. I got so many photos to scrap in different themes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the way to do it, to just get back into some of the pocket pages. Right, love that. That's my first layer. And I might do what you suggested to build up another, where I'm just going to do some of the twiggies. Good thing is, if it goes wrong, you turn it over, start again.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Got to just be a bit brave with it. See what comes out. Yeah, this would be a great Halloween one.
Oh yeah, it'd be good for by creepy houses, wouldn't it? And things.
Yeah. You could do sort of silhouettes as well in a darker ink. Quiet because we're concentrating, I can tell.
Oh yeah.
It's the inking and you don't want to mess up the stenciling. Right, I reckon that's the first. So you're thinking working down the page, Deb.
Yeah. So if you build it up and you get paler, you can like kind of overlap it, and then that will look like that's in the foreground, and the other things
and the
are
lightest
fading.
one I think I've got is pumice stone. Would you say from the colour swatch? I don't have antique linen, but that is on the colour swatch. Whereas I don't have an antique linen, that's probably
well. If we were crafting together, you could borrow mine.
You'd borrow exactly. Well, I can always save it, and we can add to it at the crop if needs be. Or I'll put it on my Distress Oxide shopping list. Right, I'm going to come down from here in a gathered twig next, which is an oxide anyway, so an oxide's often a bit more intense. Right, so that's
it's more opaque, isn't it? So it covers covers the colour more.
Oh, Debbie, one of my jobs I need to do is to label these brushes because I can't work out which one's an ink and which one's an oxide. You'd have a fit.
Well, can I just show you?
Show me. Oh, look, even the lids are labelled.
Yeah. So I've got black ones for my distress inks and coloured ones for the oxides.
You are good.
Yeah. It is a work in progress. I haven't done them all quite yet, but
it is fabulous.
Yeah,
I would say
like
this is slightly darker, but it's still looking quite good. Let me see here. Oh, I think on this what I might do is, like Tim Holtz does all the distress around the edges.
Yes.
And like almost builds up a woodland frame where it's all going to get a bit, I don't know, I have to see how it comes together.
If I'd been more organised, I could have done some leaves or something to layer on top, but I didn't think about that until now.
Leaves. I think the twiggies though, because there's all the laser cuts and things, the twigs are really effective. Twiggies. Right, that's those. And then I reckon I might do just maybe one lighter, so it looks like it's sort of coming down this way. What do we think? Might do some of this. Let's see how it's coming together. A bit more here. Definitely enjoying the building up of this though.
Do you think that looks okay clusterage wise?
Oh, my screen's just gone. Let me see.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Clusterage.
Right, I'll get my foamy dots out and...
Good old clusterage. Right, see what that... This is the kind of thing you could just build up, and then somebody needs to say, that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, it does take a long time.
But
I spent most of the afternoon doing this one.
Really, just playing around with it?
Yeah, and just building up and building up.
I quite like how you've put the green in there.
I started off with the 2 greens, and then I added in the brown, and the grey was very last because I thought it's just adding a little bit of texture.
This is one of Debbie's little ones. The camera keeps going out of focus, but this is with the nature study kit. And I asked her for a twig, and she was like, oh, and then this was...
I went, oh, they can be ever so difficult to do.
It might be a bit fiddly. It's like, but it would be amazing to have a branch to build up, and then she did it, and it's beautiful.
And then I also did, I showed you last week, didn't I? This one's kind of ready to go. The mushroom stencil.
Oh, have you got a demo of that?
Yes.
I can't wait to get my hands on the mushrooms.
So this is going to be...
Look at that. Oh, so cute.
In somebody's bedroom. So I'm going to mount it like that. And that will be... And I've also had... Look at this beautiful photo. This is a photo card. This is Andrew's cousin's son, who does the most amazing photography. And... he's just won an award at a photography competition for a photo of the moon. So I've got one coming. It's absolutely amazing. A3 photo of the moon, and it's absolutely stunning. He's so talented.
He is very good.
So when I saw that one, I said, oh, I should get one of those for a certain little person's bedroom.
Love it. And what I'm thinking now is with a blending tool. So more of, you know how I love Tim Holt's blending tools. I know you're not so keen.
No. I don't get on with them. I don't get good results like you do, and then I'm impatient, and then I get cross.
You get a bit frustrated by it.
Yeah, so I just don't do it. It's fine.
I love these. I've got square ones or round ones,
and I haven't got any because I just get cross.
Deb just gets annoyed with it, but I love blending into the edges, so I might. And actually the square ones are best. So on the bottom here, look, I have these on a little bit of Velcro, so it's always underneath to match. Distress inks are good for this. I like to build up a bit of an edge, don't I? And Deb, you say just doesn't quite work. The way
it looks lovely, but it never does what I want it to do, and I just get cross. Yeah.
Now, what I really need, I'm trying to find my blending mat. Let's get. Has anybody got one of these? Because this is.
I have
genius.
A brayering mat. Is that the one that you brayer the ink on?
Yeah, this. So you can obviously sort of put your ink on, but also it allows you to sort of pick up bits of ink with it not being quite as heavy off the ink pad.
Is that the one that you only clean with water because it damages the surface?
Yeah, and the ink stays on there. Ink stays wet for longer, and it's seamless blending because you're doing this.
I've got one, but it's called something else. I think there are a couple of branded ones, weren't there, that came out, but it's really good.
It is, because if you want to get a very soft blended edge, then you want to be smearing all this around like this.
We used it for brayering. Hey, I bet brayering would look good like that as a background.
It would.
If you wanted to mute it a bit.
I mean, this is the relaxing right here. That is so, there's something about blending inks. It's very relaxing.
If you can do it.
If you can do it. Not with this tool, Debbie says.
Yeah, not with that tool. I just don't get on with it.
Have you tried it with this mat as well? Because that is genius. Little circular motions like this.
Whatever you say to me, little circular motions end up in blobs. Whatever I do.
Well, you taught me to crochet, so I'm going to have to teach you to do. Going to have a go. But because it's on this mat is the game changer. Because there's
we bought those when we were doing the Lavinia.
Yeah, it is very Lavinia. It is very Lavinia. And it means no harsh marks, no.
Unless I'm doing it.
You've got to be very light-handed, definitely. Less is more. Circular motions. Yeah, Steph's the same. And I think this, if you can find, these are not very expensive. I mean, I've had this years. This is from Stamps Away 2012, so it shows how old it is. It's called an ink blending mat, and you've got to. It tells you smooth ink application directly to your project. You've got to wipe over with a damp cloth.
Yeah,
now using circular motions, begin to blend the ink onto your project, always starting on the mat and working towards your. It's like a game changer, this thing. So you just do that, so it's all there, all smoothed in, and then you just work your way onto the paper in little circular motion, and there is no inky splodges.
This is what I've got, a Splodge Away.
Yeah, Splodge Away is another brand. I think I got a cheap. Mine's Creative Expressions, but the Splodge Away mat is the same concept.
I've still got ink on this.
Love it.
If I sprayed it, it would come off. Yeah.
But it's a way that you don't get any inky, harsh marks.
Yeah.
And it is super glidey.
Allegedly. Unless you're me.
Well, I'm not converting anybody, clearly. I've had it.
I can see how you practiced and you're really good at it, but I've got the brushes now and I just can't be bothered to try something else when I know I can do it with the brushes.
And brushes would do it on here as well, straight. So you could use your. So I've got a little bit of, can't remember what's on here, and you could still do that on the Splodge Away, and you could still do that, and you would get a nice soft blend. Yeah. Oh, Julie likes the pads, yeah. And it's definitely just angling it like that, slightly off kilter. I've watched a lot of Tim Holt's videos. He don't get any splodgy marks.
No, and he's the master, isn't he? He's the master.
He's been doing it a while. Somebody makes it look effortless. There, look at that.
It's looking very nice. That's going to be a
nice little background, I think. Just slightly. So that was in brushed corduroy, distressing. And we could try slightly darker gathered twigs as a second layer at the top. Oh yeah, that's nice. Darker edge. Very lovely.
Very nice.
That's nice. I could do inky backgrounds all day.
Yeah,
I love making the Lavinia backgrounds and Kate Crane inky backgrounds.
Yeah, I've enjoyed, I mean, it's taken me a long time, but I've enjoyed doing this one this afternoon. It took me quite a while.
Which one? That circular?
This wreath one, yeah. It's quite therapeutic.
Yeah, worth persevering. Slightly dark.
I'm not going to start anything now. I don't think I've got time.
No, I think we are a couple minutes to 9. I'm going to move my splodgy mat out the way, bring that back in, because that's a nice background underway. That was gathered twigs in an oxide and brush corduroy in an ink on there.
Very nice.
And where's the finished one? Let's bring this one over. You've got yours finished, Deb.
Got mine finished.
We've been very productive.
We have.
But a bit tidy custard, no doubt.
Tidy custard.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. Lovely to have you with us and joining in the chat. And we'll be back next Thursday, won't we?
Yes, yes, we will.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.